Here is the top 3 things that Call of Duty needs to change in order to correct Crash Course. Let's get into it. So my first thing is going to be, obviously, skill-based matchmaking. All of us know right now that it is definitely in existence. So let's address the elephant in the room. And if they want to get ahead of this, they'll be talking to their community and saying, guys, listen, we understand you're correct. We've been lying to you for years. They did. 2019, when this was brought in with Modern Warfare, they lied to us. They just completely ignored that skill-based matchmaking was a thing. It's been a thing since then, which is why a lot of people still are upset with Infinity Ward. But now, here we are. Let's fast forward to 2025. And now, just the other night, for a good example, was playing, and I'm typically somebody who can pull a 2.0 KD per match. We were playing some TDM, and a couple matches in a row, me and my buddies, all over 2.0 KDs, get thrown into a shit lobby immediately right after. I know it's a persistent lobby. We backed out. We said, all right, let's find some new maps or whatever. We search a lobby, get thrown into it with a bunch of 5th and 6th prestiges. It's insane. I'm sure this happens to a lot of people. I'm seeing a lot of content creators running into it. Even Swag, the guy that literally just mows people down constantly, bitching about it. All the top creators have said this is in existence. You can tell it's in existence. And we have one little keyword here that we're going to show. I'm going to pull it up on screen when I have a second here, but I'm going to just read it for the sake of my little mini rant here. It says on their open playlist on screen right now, when you go to find match in open lobbies, it literally says in the text of what an open lobby is, it says matchmaking, where skill is minimally considered. Now, I don't know if anybody listening to this understands what minimally means, but it means that there is something there. Minimally means that it is in existence. It does not mean that there is no skill base. So how do we know when that's probably their loophole out of this? How do we know that the slider is not adjusted to whatever it was last game? A lot of our speculations over the years have been score per minute. Okay, I get 500 score per minute. I'm probably getting paired with people between 500 and 600 score per minute. Who knows? Maybe they've just vastly increased that. Okay, people with 500, you're probably going to get paired with 400 to 700 score per minute. I would love to just get some facts. That's all I'm asking here. Clarify what the hell we're up against here. Maybe we as a community can have a little bit of a voice in what direction you guys are going to go, since we pay your bills to keep the lights on. Let's talk as a community and a producer and kind of make a middle ground here, because this is where people say you've lost the plot and the idea of your own game, is you just think you can throw stuff out there and it's not sticking sometimes, guys. Like, seriously, this SBMM shit is ridiculous. It's out of touch. We understand you have these 2 lobbies. You're not fooling anybody, myself included. When you go over to standard and it's skill-based matchmaking, we know what you're trying to do. It's a data point. You want to say, okay, do people play in my skill-based matchmaking point, in my playlist for it? Or what are we looking at here? Let's see. Are people sticking with open lobbies and persistent lobbies? Do people care? We're not dumb. We know what's going on here. But we would like to have a discussion on this. You guys can't just skirt by this for a whole nother year. You did this in 2019. It was bullshit, and it took you 2 years to address it. Now you obviously this year it's brand new with the persistent lobbies. It shouldn't be brand new. This is something that was in COD back when I was a kid on Xbox 360. But still, persistent lobbies is back. Why can't it just be like days of old? I don't understand. The community's not happy about it. You need to address what's going on. End of story. That's my first one. Let's get moving on to the second topic, which is going to be map searching. Why in God's name can we not search for whatever fucking map we want to play, dude? I don't understand. You look across the pond where a lot of your player base is heading, and I'm trying not to drop names here, but Battlefield 6, yeah, everybody's gone over to Battlefield 6 because they're listening to their community. They take word of what people want to see changed. They listen to the battle dads, and sure, you can flame their community all they want, but you know what? They have some nice features over there. Your gunplay and gameplay absolutely feels a lot better than Battlefield, but it doesn't mean that you can hold all these people over them just based off of sheer ignorance. It's just not going to happen. So let's go over some facts here. You guys tend to drop about 12 to 15 maps every launch. And then you follow up with a season where you give us X amount of maps. This year, obviously, we are aware it's a bigger platter, and that's greatly appreciated. But let's be honest, you can't please everybody with all of your maps. Some of your spawns are ass, and some people want to play different levels. Going over the Icicle level that you guys have this year, I'm a fan of that level. This is not me bashing the level. This is just what's going on in the community because I'm not tone deaf. So jumping into a lobby with the Icicle level, people are bailing out. You're not getting full lobbies. You're not getting any quality matchmaking out of that at all. I was playing with a friend just yesterday and couldn't backfill from the person backed out of our team with 2 kills, did not backfill at all. One person jumped in with like 10 kills to go and they bailed out. Even though we were winning, that's how much they hate that level. And it's happening frequently. It's not just a one-off bullshit example. I'm sure numerous people that will watch this video will drop a comment below and let you know. Map searching and checking off what bullshit I don't want to play gives some control and experience of their experience to the consumer. Why can we not control our own gameplay experience? We've paid you $70 to play your title. Why can we not be catered to? Why can't you cater to us and just give us whatever content we want to play? You're giving us 24/7 modes. Back when I was a kid, we used to beg you. It would have to be a double XP weekend to get Nuketown. Now, Nuketown is on 24/7 every year by the start or preseason, that is, of Season 1. And it is right now. Dropped today. And nobody's complaining about playing Nuketown. That is for the grinders. That's fine. You need to capture all of your audience. That's really what needs to happen. All of your audience wants to play different things. You have zombie people that just straight up, they play zombies full time. You have people that are going to be playing your end game full time. You have Warzone full time. You have multiplayer people that play full time. And multiplayer is always the last one to get catered to. So why can we not just have a little bit extra of some sort of control in multiplayer? You're giving us Nuketown, sure, fine. But if the experience is coming in from all these different modes, and I can cheese a fucking bullshit round in zombies and get all my guns to max level, or grind to max level, that is, why can I not do a simple map search? It doesn't make any sense, guys. I'm just going to call it what it is. Seriously, make it checked off. Serious. And all this stuff, too, with your map rotations, if you're going to be stubborn, at the very minimum, this is just a little side note on this rant of the map stuff. On a little side note, can you guys take the Black Ops 2 levels and the Black Ops 3s and all the classics, get them the fuck out of regular core and hardcore modes, stuff them into a classic mosh pit? Seriously. Like, we are so sick and tired of playing the same exact titles. We buy these games yearly and we get fed the same shit. It's 70% of the time I'm on a Black Ops 2 level. And when I want to see your new maps, you guys have some great map designs. Cortex, great fucking level. You guys nailed it. Dude, the flow of that level is unbelievable. Yet I play that one time a year. Last year, you guys knocked it out of the park with Stakeout. You guys can build some fucking awesome levels, yet you don't let it shine through. You would rather us play the same regurgitated bullshit we played back in 2010. It's getting to be to a point, guys. And this is coming from somebody, this is from a place of love. I love Call of Duty, man, but this is fucking insane. Put this shit into a mosh pit, get it out of regular mode, give us some map search so we can tailor our own multiplayer experience. seriously, look across the pond. If people hate Siege of Cairo on Battlefield 6, they're unchecking that motherfucker and they're never playing it until that game's dead, man. Serious. Why should these players fuck up all these other players like myself who's trying to get a win? We're short 2 people on a team in TDM and we're getting spawn camp because we're down 2 guys and they can lock the fucking map. It sucks, guys. It sucks. Like, great title, great gunplay, in a great spot, but please listen to the community on this one. That is a big one, big one, big one. Seriously. And getting to the last point here is a simple server search. So number 3 is going to be a server search and custom games. I don't know if Call of Duty, I can't remember anyways. I've played every single one of these titles except for Infinity Warfare. That was the only fucking title I couldn't do that one. That one was asked to me. Outside of that title, somebody please correct me in the comments if this is correct. I have never seen custom games in the likes of creating maps, creating layouts, creating a mode, so to speak, like a Halo 3 style of Forge, a comparable mode. I have never seen that. And it would be awesome to, again, let the people who play your title stay on your title. I mean, it only makes sense, guys. Like, I don't understand why, if people get bored of the content that you have, which I'm not saying people are, you have a lot of content out. But, like I said, people exclusively play one specific mode. And if you're trying to capture the whole and not just one player-based piece, you need to cater to everybody. So if people get bored of your content, people that are playing zombies, I understand now in Season 1 you're dropping 2 survival modes and 1 new map, whatever, already, which is awesome. Great on you. But take, for example, somebody's playing zombies already. It's all they've been playing this whole fucking week. I'm sure they're at a point now. Where they're saying, dude, this sucks. I'm done. I'm all fucking done. If they're going to leave your game to go play Battlefield 6 because they got custom games and they just want to play some funny-ass mode or something chill where they're not sweating their fucking balls off on multiplayer or Warzone or whatever, why? Why can't they just play custom games on your title here? You guys should incorporate this as fast as you fucking can. I don't think this is going to require much. I think these 3 topics I'm giving you can save Black Ops 7 from, further nosedive in the future. I think you guys got some good stuff on the horizon, which I'm really looking forward to, and I plan to cover a lot of content for you guys this year. But I do want to address some things that I'm just noticing in the community. I am a big multiplayer advocate. I do play multiplayer more so than all the other modes. These things got to change, guys. I mean, multiplayer's been the same for years and years and years. Key gameplay mechanics that are getting switched up, that's just part of the fucking game. Like, you can't just say, well, multiplayer got this. Yes, but look at the things you guys have done. You have left the model of multiplayer the same over the years. And these 3 changes should help you guys make a significant change. This is coming from a content creator who is new, but I'm also a gamer first. I'm a gamer first content creator. I'd like to be the mouthpiece for the gaming community. I'm not just going to be the next guy that just says, well, this is going to line my pocket, because that's not what I'm here for. I want to see the games that I pay for and the games that I play and the games I love, please go in the right direction. And if there's anybody that's watching this video that agrees or has any disagreements or anything that they want to add on a discussion, please drop it down below. Anything we can put together as a community, let's build this community up and start going at these guys and tell them, listen, we're fucking fed up. We've supported you a long time. And this is not me saying, fuck you, Call of Duty. I'm not there yet. Some of you might be, and I understand it. But it's getting to a point, Call of Duty. Treyarch, this is not a shot at you. You guys are trying. You have knocked this title in a good direction. Let's continue. Let's save Call of Duty right here, this title. All right, guys. Anyways, RKR out. We'll talk next time. Peace.